Yo guys, Olitaya, and today we are back with another Outlast 2 video. Technically not really, because I after I recorded the last two episodes, which were 9 and 10, honestly I just watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough of the remaining parts of the game, so I know what happens in the end. I won't say in this video, like in case you haven't seen it yet, obviously. But I did watch Jacksepticeye's playthrough of it up until the end. And I've sort of learned some of the lore behind it as well, which is quite cool. But yeah, this will probably be the last video on it. I'm not gonna play through the end because I already know what happens and it's too scary. You know what I mean? If you want me to, I might do it. Like, comment down below on this video if you want me to continue with it. If I get 3 comments or 3 different people commenting saying they want it to return, I will do the last parts of it. But yeah, I felt like the ending was a bit anticlimactic because, okay, I will spoil it now, so if you haven't finished watching it yet, either go watch my other parts if I've done them, or if I haven't, watch Jacksepticeye do it, or like Markiplier, or I think XQC's even done it. But yeah, saying I feel like, so spoilers from now. Okay, I feel like the ending is a bit anticlimactic, because Lynn gives birth and dies, but the baby doesn't exist because she. So, what I've gathered, MK Ultra, the American man-washing or whatever experiment, something, they were like disgraced or something to the factory that we see in the background of Outlast 2, which is the thing that's emitting the light, and it's causing hallucinations. And the people who, like, the bad guys, we'll call them, like the weird religious people and the gremlins and stuff, they've obviously been exposed to it for a while. That's why they're the way they are. Like, why all the gremlins are gremlins. Obviously, Blake's been exposed to it a little bit. You see, he's been pretty much outside the whole time. But Lynn was taken to the caves early on in the game, so she hasn't experienced the light, like the flashes of light, so she hasn't been hallucinating as much. So that's why, in the end, she says there's nothing there, which is the final words before she gives birth. And obviously we can see it because we're Blake and we've been hallucinating, so we can see the baby. Even if you look down, there's no shadow of the baby on the ground. There's shadows of us cradling something, but there's no shadow of a baby. So we have been hallucinating. And then, as far as I remember, the world sets on fire or something, then everything explodes. That's what I gathered from it. And then there's one more cutscene in the school that I can't really remember. I think, is it Jessica? Yeah, she says, like, oh, don't let go or something like that. And then the game ends. Yeah, I feel like the ending is a bit anticlimactic. But I did enjoy the game regardless, even though it scared me to death. And I was tense, and I didn't even really finish it. I did enjoy it. It's the first horror game I've actually played through, I guess. And I'm down to try more. But I don't know. Yeah, one thing I was thinking, because it was MK Ultra, which is obviously the thing with the mind control. That's what caused the lights. Now I've also been watching Stranger Things recently. I watched it a few months back, but so yeah, over the last month or so I've been watching it with my parents, watching it again. And obviously the origin of that was MK Ultra. That's what happened to 11. So I was thinking, could Outlast and Stranger Things occur in the same universe? It's interesting to think about stuff like that, because like you got to think how many pop culture like themes and movies and games and films and TV series could you cram into one universe where it could still make canonical sense? You know, because like obviously you can't put 2012, like the film. This is just going off the top of my head, random example, but you can't put the film 2012 where the world ends in 2012 with, like, I don't know, Tron. the new Tron film, that's set in 2042, isn't it? So you can't have the world ending in 2012, along with a film set in 2042. But, like, how many films and movies and TVs and books and games could you fit into one universe where it still make linear, canonical sense? It's interesting to think about stuff like that, because, I don't know, because obviously Stranger Things and Outlast linked with MK Ultra. Obviously, I'm not quite sure when Outlast is set. I know that, like, Nothing Deadman moved into wherever it was, that jungle in, like, the 60s or something. It's just Stranger Things are set in the 80s. I'm assuming Outlast is set in, like, 2000s, maybe 2010s, because of the modern video camera and helicopter and that. But, yeah, it's interesting to think about that. And apart from that, I don't think I've got anything else to say. So, yeah, thank you for watching my Outlast playthrough. Unless I upload the other episodes of it. And, yeah, see you guys in a different series. Peace.